Dude, let me bring it way down. Bring it way down.
What's up, people? What's up?
That is
It's a bit much.
I don't know
How to get it back right?
Oh no, you
There you
did.
go, there you go.
Oh,
We got
okay.
it now.
Yeah. No, this is where we should be, is right here. If you'll quit touching things, will you please just quit touching things? I have it exactly where it should be. If you'll just quit
It's
messing
not
around
right.
with it.
Exactly. Let me get it.
It's pretty well.
I
Yours
like
is
it.
too high. Do you see? You're. Yeah, there you go.
Everyone needs to calm down here.
No, we're fighting. We're them fighting words, man.
Well, I
We-
mean, it's a hey.
we coming at it.
Hey!
You are hot. Like, why is that up so high? What is going on? There we go. There we go. I think we had. Why do you always touch things?
Why do you always bother things?
Well, because I have them perfect,
Yeah.
and then you come in
Hey,
and you're like,
Hey, good
Hey.
evening, everybody.
"Hi,
What's
guys.
happening?
Hey, everybody. Welcome."
Oh man, I
We-
forgot something. I'll be right back.
Oh, no, Connect Four.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, all right.
Hold on, man. Hold
Um,
on, man.
Get your drink. You need me to go get something for you?
yeah. So welcome to the Couch Show. Joe is out. April Fool's show is over. Justin is back. I went to North Carolina. How you doing, Erica?
Good.
Yeah. That.
We weren't sure. Like we said you were in North Carolina, but then we were like, well, maybe he doesn't want people to know that. So we
No,
just kinda
I was
stopped
at
there.
the Smart Conference in North Carolina. It was
We
fantastic.
were like, we'll let Justin tell why he was
Yeah,
there.
no, it was great. The
Yeah.
pollen. I asked one of the clerks. I was like, "Man, the pollen is bad down here." She
Yep.
was like, "Oh, it's like
Yep.
this every year," and I was just like, "Then I would move. This
Yep.
is awful."
Yep.
Like, and then George tonight was.
Like, what's up, dogs?
No, he was like, "Dude, George is worse," and I'm like, "I don't care. Then I'm not going there." And like, he's like, "If you go there in April, that's just the worst."
Yeah,
Uh,
it just.
What do we got? What do we
so-
got going? Are we going to
so-
review the week before? Or are we going to review?
Yeah, we'll review the week
ahead?
before right quick, I guess,
Okay.
because why not? So go
Oh,
ahead, finish up and your trip and everything.
Oh, the trip? No, it was good, man. Like I tried. I had some biscuits and gravy at a biscuit company. Like they made biscuits. Like that's what they did.
It was like
Um,
southern kind of.
Yeah, it was really good. And it was like this
Buttermilk
brown. Yeah, it was
biscuit.
super. Had fish. I tried a little bit of everything. I try not to eat at any mom and pop places on vacation.
What?
I never had. Or I'm sorry, at chain
Oh, I
locations.
was like, what?
No, like
That's,
down
the
with
best
mom and
part of
pop shops.
traveling.
Down, yeah, you totally know how I am. That is totally me.
I was
Wow,
like,
I am
wait,
off
what?
my
That
game.
threw me off. But that
Yeah,
makes more
no,
sense.
that's bad for me. I'm usually way better at that.
Yeah, I was kind of confused.
Yeah,
Anyway,
That's Joe. When I
yeah,
travel-
and that. What?
When I travel, I pretty much focus all of our activities or all of the things we need to do around the food.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
See, I wish I
wanna-
planned better.
I want to try
I really wish I
a
planned
local fair
Yeah.
or a mom
Yeah.
and pop place
Yeah.
or like, you know,
Yeah.
when in New Orleans or when in San Francisco or wherever, right? Like get the food that's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
regional to that.
what
particular
it's known
area.
for? Yeah,
Yeah,
for
and
sure.
So
Yeah.
for me,
Uh,
that's literally like the highlight. of
culture
it.
diving.
Yeah, of my trips is the food. part.
Yeah.
Like I could care less. Just give me all the food. Like I don't even eat that much food in a week usually.
I went to
I'm
a
like, give it all
bar.
to me in a day.
You
Yeah.
know how much I can eat.
Yeah.
We
Very
went,
little.
we went to a barbecue place
Yeah.
and was like, "Hey, give me the family sampler,"
Yeah.
because it came with like,
Yeah.
and I'm thinking a quarter pound of every. That's nothing. That's not even a hand. Yeah, it's a burger.
Yeah.
It's a big old mound.
Okay.
And then they're like two
Pow,
sides.
here.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy.
I went to a place when I was in Austin, super late. It was neat because it was like a barbecue place, but it was open really late.
Yeah.
And I'm that way where I was like, well, I just want to try everything. So I end up with like literally a school cafeteria tray of food, like a whole tray full of food. What the hell was I thinking?
Yeah.
But you just want to try it all. That's all.
Yeah.
Can't miss out on it.
I told Joe I went to a mall because that's where I got the Hey Dudes at.
Okay.
And they had this aquarium in the mall.
Oh yeah. Spokane has one of those.
It was crazy.
Yeah, yeah,
They were like,
yeah.
like we bring them in
Yeah.
here first, and we put them in
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
It was bananas. And bananas are good.
Bananas
I
of
see
color
that
too.
here more than anywhere else because I look at you and it's on the Kaiser
No, I
Sose.
really
you.
want to redo this basement. Just don't
Have
talk
you
about
ever-
the Jimmy Buffett paper.
No, and I'm
okay?
like, man, that's coconuts.
Yeah.
Honest to God, when
I
we
like
first moved
coconuts.
here, I was like, this
Break
is
them
the
open.
first thing
Smell
we're
like
fixing
ladies.
is this damn wallpaper. And now it's been 2 years
We
and
should
we
do
haven't
it.
touched it
Yeah.
out
We should-
here.
We should like tarp the base or the bottom
Yeah.
and do like a splatter room. Just go nuts. in
I
I
there.
mean, after taking this up one time wet, it sure
Yeah.
as hell easy taking it up dry. So I'll roll it up and
Just
move it
splatter
out
it.
all
Like
that again.
I
You see my
felt-
art room floor?
I
Just
still
splatter it.
feel
Who cares?
freaking awful about that.
No,
Your plants died while I was here.
no,
I
it's
didn't
all
even
good.
check your basement.
It's all good. It's all good.
I let the sidewalk happen. Like I still think okay. So that how was tie dyeing?
To be honest with you, last week's turnout was incredible. I actually at Open Jam last night, I was talking to Bob, and he said he had talked to Patty at their fish fry on Sunday,
Okay.
and she said
Wow,
there
why
was
didn't you invite me to this fish fry?
because it's family, and I think
I
we're
feel like we're family now.
I think
Bob.
we're family, but we're not.
that
family.
Okay.
And so
With a little F, not a capital F.
yeah, like
Yeah.
maybe there wasn't enough fish. You know what I mean? Like,
I love it.
well, maybe if
Come on, man.
they invite Bob, they know
I can do
that's
this for
all the
fun.
fish.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So like, so anyway, he said that Patty said that there was 50 people, 50 at the
Music?
children's drum workshop I had.
Wow.
So you know how big, and everybody was
Yeah.
asking, where is it like? And I was like, I'm sorry, we're not covering it, but we can't be in 3 places at once.
Yeah.
And so, but Patty said it, and so I'm gonna do one later in the year. Is what we've
I'll be there.
decided. So that's gonna be exciting. So that was, and then going to the tie dye workshop. It was incredible. Some of the same faces that were at the drum workshop came up, and I had some people. I thought I was going to have a lot more, because spring break, I thought I was going to have a lot more younger kids,
Yeah.
and I did have some kids, but it ranged from,
It always does.
6-year-old
Every
to
time you
like
do it. I'm
80.
like, yeah.
And it's
Every
like,
time you do it.
yeah, like, and so so it was just awesome. And so most of them let me take their shirt home, and I washed it out and then took it back up to Patch and Remington's where we had the event on Friday, and they picked them up and everything. And so
No, that's the scam, people. He never returns them.
yeah.
Return
And
your
so-
shirt back. I know it.
And so it turned out again, the support's been incredible. I think of just I know the events I've been a fortune of being part of have been incredible turnout. But I will say this. I think our community just really needs to have on
Round of applause. Yeah.
the wide,
Participation?
yes, and just the
Mhm.
enthusiasm of just trying to.
It's
I mean, at
Well,
noon.
let's face it, when there's not a lot going on and then stuff goes on,
Mhm.
people show up.
But
man.
I get that. But at the same time, I'm trying to do something on spring break, and then it's at noon, and then and people are making the arrangements to be there. It's even more impressive.
Yeah,
And so, like,
for
it's
sure.
just it's humbling, and it's just freaking awesome. So
if you get connected, there's things to do. Like
Yeah,
I mean, there's
totally.
stuff to do at the VFW. There's
yeah,
stuff,
yeah.
all kinds of stuff
Yeah,
in
yeah.
town. You sometimes have to look for it.
Well, I think
Yeah.
the kids are starting to kind of. It seems like we've got one. I don't want to release too much of it, but
I know
our
who you're
electric
talking
moon,
about.
our electric moon is going to get a little help marketing wise coming up from
Oh.
one of our kids in the program.
Oh, nice.
At
the
the local
CTE
school,
program?
and so it's going to be awesome. And so I don't want to release too much other than it's a work in progress, and some questions were asked the other day. And so during the interview process a little bit to try to finalize some of what we were
It's
wanting.
fantastic.
And
I
so
just love that, like,
just someone that came in their show.
teenagers in
Yeah.
our town
Yeah.
are involved
Yeah.
in things.
Yeah.
Like that part that's a tough demographic
Yeah.
to grab.
Yeah.
Okay.
In a little tiny town,
Yeah.
teenagers
It can
to
be.
be involved
Yeah.
is wonderful.
Yeah.
That part is awesome. Of connectedness.
Yeah. And it's just awesome.
All
It's just
ages.
awesome. Yeah.
It's a town for all people and all
Yeah,
ages.
Yeah.
When I think of Whitney and how she's
Also-
doing her thing with the massages now in town and offering, she's a licensed therapist that's doing her ability here in town and in many places around town that she's kind of able trying to extend her business and build it up and everything. And I think that's another little where the feedback from that's been incredible. And
everything's
it's
positive.
yeah.
lately.
So right now, I'm just in the time where a lot of crap and everything, it's just there's a lot of neat people pouring out good energy right now in our
Yeah.
village. So, and I
It's-
appreciate you.
Yeah,
It's
I
we
love that.
we get bogged down in the negative sometime, and we
yeah.
try to bring the positive to
Yeah,
the show.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
we try to, but it's
Yeah.
like we have to touch on everything.
Well, sometimes it's
you
real.
know? Like
Well, happy last
like
week,
I'm
too.
gonna
Yeah.
tell you, like something that I'm heated about, like really heated about. I found out that they canceled the baseball and softball game because it was too cold, and I think that's some just no, that's
What
unacceptable.
basketball
No,
game?
I'm baseball
Baseball.
guy.
What
Base-
baseball?
yeah,
game?
no,
Usually
the,
inside.
tonight they had a baseball game.
Who has one?
Marcellus.
What?
The Marcellus High School, they were like, no, it's too cold to play baseball. And I was like, no, you put on a jacket and you play baseball. Like you don't quit because
Well,
it's,
maybe they did
cold.
because the Cubs and the Tigers canceled
I
because it was
played
too cold.
football in a
Did-
blizzard. I mean, it was
Did the
cold.
Cubs and Tigers play?
But
Yeah.
you know you're
Or did they
signing
cancel?
up for a fall
They
winter
won.
sport when you play football.
I was just playing around anyways. I don't actually have a strong opinion on this one way or the other. I just thought it was really funny. It was our lovely friend Kay at the
yeah.
newspaper who
Yeah.
I follow very
Yeah,
closely
yeah.
because she always has the news. And I think it's funny on what people will nitpick on. With
Yeah.
like something like that, people will comment something like that. I think it's
Back
funny.
in my
I don't
day,
actually
we went
care.
to school uphill,
Yeah,
both
both ways.
Yeah.
Both
it
ways.
snowed.
I did live
Uh,
both ways. Yeah.
I love how I got both of you with that though.
But
You're
I was
both
like-
looking at me like, what did you just
Like,
say?
what
Like,
is happening right
Yeah.
now? Like, something seems weird about this.
no, I was
I mean, I don't know. I have mixed emotions on that because there's the old person part of me that's like, yeah, just freaking play through. It's chilly. So what? You live in Michigan. But on the other hand, I'm like, but baseball isn't a fall winter sport.
But the
so
the
you're bred
summer-
different for that.
you
So-
were in high school sports. The summer program is short.
Yes.
It is very, you have to get a lot in. You're playing 2 or 3 games and then a tournament on the weekend, cross country. In a school like this, it's multiple sports. So
But,
when
like,
you have
hey,
to,
good for those kids. They got a freaking break.
yeah, well, no, that's the problem is that when it gets closer to graduation, you have to make up
Make
those
up that
games.
time.
Yeah.
Well, see,
I mean,
this
it-
is where I go. Because you put in all this time, effort. It's like a gig getting canceled.
Mhm.
Like it's beyond the building burned down or something. And like
no,
you
man,
can't
this is
suck.
Michigan,
but
dude.
like-
You're playing an outdoor sport. It
Yeah.
might be cold.
Well, I feel bad. I don't think the game should have gotten canceled unless the players said we don't want to play because you're making us play with aluminum bats.
Then get a wooden bat. I'm glad you brought that up.
So I don't know if that's what the line is, and they're like, "Oh, we're worried about our hands freezing and not being able to." Because if I stick my tongue to it, it might not.
all these
because it's
kids
cold.
nowadays, they wear batting gloves and
Yeah.
all this fancy stuff and all this.
There's always one guy that doesn't wear batting gloves.
Should we talk about what's happening this week?
Yeah.
That's usually at the beginning.
Welcome to AM 1620, The Worm, sponsored by Electric Moon. 101 East Main Street, Marcellus, Michigan. Hours 3 p.m. to 8 p.m., Wednesday through Saturday. Call or Facebook us at Electric Moon or Instagram if you would like to shop at a different hour that does not work for you, 3 to 8 p.m. Thank you very much. Now on to the local news.
Ooh, that was impressive.
Hey, my friends, how's it going?
What did you take before this show?
So anyway, let me see if I can.
Bring it up, brother.
Let me
Bring
see.
it up.
Let me see if I can see
I'm gonna
this.
get the taser.
Let me see if I can see this. So right now, planning commission happening tomorrow
Yes,
night.
come
Go
to the-
see
yep.
the gang.
Yep.
Put your input at 7 p.m.
Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
7 p.m. down at the Village Hall. Go check it out. They're going to be talking about all the upcoming stuff. This big time plan. All
So this is important because
Yes.
they are working on the village
master plan. Yes.
So
Again.
not upcoming stuff. Like this is big time things.
This
here
is
where
just
you know how that predicament that we're in
Yes.
as a business owner,
Yes.
where we
I
have kind of a crappy sidewalk situation.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that situation.
Yeah.
So if you don't want that to happen to you as a resident or an owner of a business or a taxpayer, go put your input in.
Yeah.
That's what they're looking
7
for.
p.m. Village Hall.
Yeah, be there.
Yeah, be there or be square.
I don't know if I'll be there or not, man. Erica said that
I
she
know
recorded it
before
for me,
you.
and I'm like, oh, thank God.
Yeah, Erica's going to take care of
Erica's
the
covering it for me. And I'm
the
like, oh,
AM
Justin needs a freaking day off.
Yeah, AM 1620's got it. We'll take care of the full thing
We'll
there.
be
And
there.
so 7
Wednesday,
p.m.
April 9th.
April 9th, 7 p.m.
Planning Commission.
Planning Commission.
There is a
Fill
DDA
it.
meeting, but we have no
I am
idea when it
99.9%
is.
sure it was the 10th.
I think it's the
the
10th.
village hall. I mean, the DDA meeting is
Posted
supposed to
as-
be on Thursday, but I am almost a gazillion% positive that it is going to happen on Friday.
All right. Who's going to be
Blake
sleeping on this
From
couch?
Terrell's is the one that has kind of put that word into me to let me know. Also, something else happening on Friday. Speaking of Friday, we have the mobile food pantry,
Oh, yeah.
and it is open to everyone.
Yep.
So you come on down. It's going to be from noon to 1 p.m. That's at our local food pantry here in town in the village. So that's the mobile
I'm
food
checking
pantry.
what time she asked me to come.
We got to be there.
Yeah, I'll just
so
check.
you're good. Yeah. So anyway,
Hi, Stella. Love you.
thank you guys for what you do all there.
Love you,
Love you, girl. No, I do love Stella. I
know,
love
she's
her.
great.
Yeah.
She's like one of the neatest human beings on the
She
planet.
is.
Yeah,
Just has a
yeah.
heart of gold.
It's fabulous. So so we have open jam happening on Mondays, 7 to 9 p.m. at Patch in Remington. That's 115 East Main Street.
I always see a new face there. Every time I'm there,
Every
it's like
time.
somebody new
That's-
comes up.
Julian came in, met his
I know,
mom,
that's what I
met
was
his
just
brother,
saying.
and so it was so cool.
I was
to-
like, I'm sorry, dude.
Yeah.
I got to get out of here.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
talk to you
Yeah.
later.
Yeah, it's just
And you got a new open jam sign.
new open jam sign. Thank you very
I
much to
saw that. It
Erica for
looked
taking
really
care of that
nice.
talent. It looks great and appreciate it
You
as
do
always.
such good work. I love your artwork.
Incredible work.
Always,
I'm
always,
not
always.
biased because anything, but I think she's one of the top-notch artists in the world. So then we have a couple other things that's happening, not necessarily coming up this weekend or anything or this week, but it is happening kind of next weekend. So I want to go ahead. We'll hit it on next Tuesday, but I want to go ahead and drop a couple little things. April 19th. Couple things happening that day. So you could stay in town technically probably all day and hang out if you want to and wrap your day up.
Y'all
too.
too.
So
Did you just say y'all too?
Y'all too.
if you want to. So we have the Easter egg hunt happening at the school.
Yep.
Yeah.
April 19th.
Yeah.
Check that out. So, and that'll be awesome and everything. And so we saw the eggs being made the other
Yes,
day.
we sure did.
Um,
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know the exact official time, so I'll have that definite information
You
next
have
week.
to find the time for the
Well,
Easter egg hunt.
well, They have it kind of listed as a certain time, but so people would know kind of when they need. I want to know. Talk to Patty, so I know exactly what to say. Versus
just go see Patty.
Yeah, well, that's one, but it's a week.
Calendar with that information, and it's on the internet. I'm sure. of it.
Yeah, and I'll just say it again next week. So anyway, that's what we're doing right now.
Do
And so then that night,
Also,
April.
thank you to our volunteers for events like that. Side note.
Joe's gonna hit
Yes.
us with something.
Because
He wants to
when you
get
said
through
you
this.
saw those Easter eggs getting made,
I can see it,
It
dude. I
was
keep messing with
literally-
you at this point.
one mom packing up those eggs with treats and goodies for
Oh,
all
my
the
God.
kids in our village.
Exactly,
So
exactly.
wow.
Wow.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
And just so you,
Janice, not
Janice,
gonna drop names, but also Janice.
shout
Way
out,
to go, girl.
shout out.
Thank
Way
you.
to name
Yeah,
drop.
yeah. Incredible work you guys do at the library
Okay.
and everything.
What else we got, man?
So
then
April
on Sunday
19th.
there's a whole lot of
Wait.
ham.
We still
A-
have the 19th.
April 19th. It's the big
yeah, I'm
anticipating
I told you, Mike.
what we have happening, the return of the monthly trivia. This will be the month 2.
Second
Second month.
Yeah.
April
Pajama
19th, 7 p.m.
You don't even have to get dressed. You can literally leave your house in your jammies
Pajama
and-
trivia.
Everybody wants to look like Justin. You know,
Everybody-
everybody.
Yeah.
7
So
p.m.
7 p.m. the 19th, round 2. We have to beat
The
the
electric
reigning
boogaloo.
champs, straight out of Selly.
Straight out of
They're
Selly.
so
We'll
far.
be back
Yep.
defending their championship.
So
So,
maximum team size is 5.
Yep.
Yeah.
$5 cover.
Yep.
Gets you 10 rounds of trivia, multiple prizes, You come dressed in your jammies.
Yep.
You get an extra little prize or an extra little bonus question.
Yep.
Snacks. And hey, for those of you that like to partake in libations, we do
Oh,
have
yeah,
a liquor permit this time
I
around.
totally
Yep.
forgot about the
So
liquor license. I always
You
do
can get
though.
adult beverages as well.
Yep.
The kids are still welcome.
Yep.
but
20
you just have to
it's-
have
it-
ID.
All
Does he have
ages.
a menu yet?
I
No,
don't-
he
I don't know.
he
I don't know.
100%
You just-
does
you know
not
what?
have a
Look,
menu.
we're not picky in my
We
side.
got
want
our-
libations.
We'll have our
You can get
chips
that.
again and
Just-
some canned drinks if you'd like to purchase it. So,
That's right.
Yeah.
It's going to be very
yeah.
fun though.
It's-
So this is pajama themed a little bit.
yes, yes.
Yeah.
And the prizes, because it's being sponsored,
Too. Yes.
being sponsored by some of our great businesses in town.
Yes.
Terrell's Market,
Correct.
Blake and the gang are doing incredible work in town, providing everybody with top-notch food, produce sections out of this world. So anyway,
Yeah,
just
oh,
Stepped up their game.
Beer selection. Side note.
beer
those of you that
selection,
like to
Oh,
drink,
yeah?
individuals,
They upping
ordered
it?
in
Yeah.
some beer for our side podcast, the Back Alley Brews.
Back Alley Brews,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
So asked him to special order some beers. He ordered them in for us, and then he put some in the store even. So new crafty kind of drinks
You
down
think he's
available
gonna
at
start
Charles
like a
Market.
build your own 6-pack deal?
He has them as singles, or you can
Yeah,
get
yeah,
packs.
yeah, okay,
So
okay.
yeah,
Calla what?
trying new things.
Every time,
Callahoo?
every time him and I talk, he's like, I like you more every time I talk to you.
Yeah.
I'm like, then you haven't been listening.
Yeah.
So-
Try new things down there for sure.
Yeah,
So,
Yeah, no,
So-
no,
Market,
Just doing
On
great
point.
stuff.
I
So
believe those with it call it innovating.
yeah, just
yes.
and rolling with everything and moving forward.
Grooving.
And so
Little Birdie told me there's going to be some new artwork in Carol's here.
yeah, that's what I heard. Some new work you'll be
Okay.
seeing before long. So Terrell's is doing their thing. So they're a big
Dude,
sponsor of
I've been
trivia.
away for a week and I'm
Appreciate
out
you
of it.
guys so much on that. Also, another sponsor we have is the Woods.
Woods.
The Woods.
I love the woods.
The Becky and the gang there do an incredible job. Also, I mean, again, just hey, they're pretty much open every day from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. except for Sunday, 6 p.m. on Sunday because they got to get to some kind of
Have to
dinner.
have some sort of
And
life.
so here's the deal: you want something else from the Woods? Check this out. 166 Bernie Street. That's where they're located.
Oh, but also the Woods.
Yes,
Started First Fridays early.
they did.
Started
Oh,
First
so
Fridays
that was out
early.
of town.
So
Try-
they're not obviously.
I know you
festival-
tried. You tell me.
First Friday events aren't happening yet,
Yeah.
but they're
Yeah.
running Friday specials
Yeah.
every Friday through the whole entire summer.
Yeah.
Already started now.
Yeah.
Already.
Yeah,
So get
I think
down
that's
there.
better
You can
from
get
here.
some really good deals on Fridays.
I don't know.
And also, I'm not even a partaker.
Nah.
I
Yeah,
don't even
I can't.
contribute
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
to
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
Woods clientele base.
Right.
But boy, oh boy, do I love their freaking marketing and their designs. I gotta say,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I covet the hoodies when
Yeah.
I go in there. They donated some bags last time for
Incredible.
trivia, and
Yeah.
I love the graphic prints on them. So
No, they're
even
they're-
for somebody who isn't in that world,
Yep.
they are on point and they're always involved in the community.
Yep.
So shout out to the Woods also.
Yep. And a
Great
big
jobs.
shout out also, and this is incredible, just the response we've had for this trivia situation. We had people come in Electric Moon this past week and drop off, donate items to be
Cool.
prizes
You'll
for
have to-
trivia.
You'll have to come to find out what they
So-
are.
yeah, so it's just incredible. So it's just
Brand
gonna be
new.
we're gonna
They
already have our
purchased prizes
sponsors,
just
but just
to
These
give
are gonna be
back.
fun.
more stuff. And so anyway,
I
just
don't know. Maybe we should. I don't know. Are you going to be baking?
just a big shout out. So
No,
anyway,
No.
Um,
for the trivia.
so let's see. I guess the last thing I'll say, I'll wrap up about this. Two things. The Mesa board meeting is Monday, the
Oh.
14th at 6:30 at the Village Hall. So that'll be before next
Really?
week's show.
Really,
Yeah, sorry, Justin. You got to get with it, man.
man.
Look, you are not allowed to leave town. Clearly.
Wow,
No,
I
you're
forgot
not
about
going.
that
You don't.
one,
We
too.
don't. You don't do the Mesa.
Wait.
Yeah.
No,
We have
I
another
don't.
thing.
I
It
don't.
might not be on your list. What do you
Nope,
have left?
I have one last thing, and this kind of self-promoting myself a little bit, but like also
Okay.
promoting the Woods again.
Okay.
420, April
Perfect.
20th is a big day
That's what
coming
I was
up and
gonna
everything. And so the Woods will be open doing their thing, having special deals, all that kind of good stuff. And so I have been asked to play some music there. So I put a little project together, and we will be playing from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. for the people standing in line,
Funny.
because last time there was a line all the way around to the railroad tracks. And so come out, hang out and everything. I think there's going to be a food truck. I will find out for sure so I can announce who it is and everything on
You know
the
what's
next one.
great
But
is you just looked me in the eye and realized, oh shit, I was supposed to find out if there was going to be the taco truck and I forgot. So I'm going to say this right now because I was going to
actually
tell
would
our
call you.
audience, my husband is so thoughtful and so good about a lot of things, but he forgot to ask about the flipping food truck.
No, see, here's the problem.
He
is,
forgot.
No,
And
no.
so he saw me and was like, oh
Nope.
shit.
He actually sent me to get stuff for him.
So he hasn't been in there.
Yeah. So
Okay,
that's
wow.
my fault.
Way to cover, Justin. Way
No,
to
no,
make
no. I
man.
swear, because he asked me to get the NASCAR, the Daytona 500, because that was one of the last ones they had. I got you, man, because it's the
Okay.
truth.
Hey,
Fair
guys.
enough, fair enough.
And if you
I
want to
wanna know
send me
if
one of
the
those,
truck is going to be here.
I'm going to find out. Becky, drop a freaking text down or
Yeah.
comment below.
Haircut
Hit
needs
us
to
up.
know.
What kind
Tacos,
of food truck we having at the woods?
Look,
Yeah.
I,
We'll
I
make
might buy a
tacos.
hoodie. Not going to buy any cannabis products, but I will buy
Ah,
apparel.
Yeah.
And tacos.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay?
And so anyway, I might after we perform, I
walking
might
tacos.
I might set my booth up, my tie-dye booth there where we're jamming out.
That's a Saturday.
A Sunday, Easter
It's
Sunday.
Easter.
I might
Nice.
set up my booth, my
Nice.
tie-dye booth in that
I wonder
space.
if they'll let me set up my smoker.
Raised.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so wait. We could make some sort of cool analogy about like being raised from the dead and also a higher elevation.
Yeah.
We can make some sort of fun analogy
Yeah.
out of that.
Yeah, well, they gave us the full area outside, so we
Okay,
can do what
so-
we
Is
want.
that you said that's one you're wrapping up at?
Yeah, she just said 11. It's free, whatever. I mean, it's like it's free
Okay.
timing of whatever we want to do. She just
So-
said 11 to 1 is what she would like us to at least be playing music during that time. But she didn't say you can't play here or you got to shut down at 1. They're open till 6. So
Sure.
it's but
Noise ordinance goes till 10. So
And I'm gonna
Yeah,
keep
and-
playing now.
yeah, and it's Easter. Everybody's
You
gonna
can
be
like-
You could,
hiding
probably,
eggs.
you could probably just go hang out at the food pantry, just play in the parking
Yeah,
lot.
yeah. I tell I'll ask Costello on,
You should,
on
man.
Friday if we got
I bet she would let us
Yeah.
set up like the hot dog roller
Yeah.
over there. and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
I'll
Maybe we
That'd
should
be
have
fun.
some
I'll
baked
make it
goods.
Well, Justin
No,
was just
dude,
asking.
no, she.
And I was like,
no,
dude,
no,
this week
she's
is like a
gonna-
little tough coming up.
Yeah.
But Justin was just asking
Yeah.
about baked goods.
Well, you know I can make some good brownies.
I know you.
Oh, I love brownies.
Okay,
I
we'll
do
see.
too.
We'll talk.
Okay, well, hey,
I'll talk
this
to you
news
about
has been sponsored by Electric Moon. Go by and check them out one day. Hey, thanks for tuning in to AM 1620, The Worm, for your local news. Now, on to the madness.
You said it's sponsored by. Who's getting this money?
It's just sponsored in kind.
Hey,
Justin, it's in kind
Justin can go
sponsorship.
by and get a shirt from Electric Moon anytime you want, or a button,
Did
or
we pay
a
you for the
patch,
last shirt
or
I
whatever,
got from
whatever
your
you want.
shop?
This is you're sponsored.
Okay.
So,
I
right,
can't
yeah,
remember
a
if I did.
sponsor. Just go in there and tell them, hey, I'm from the radio show. If you see the guy that works behind the thing that looks kind of like me, just say, hey, how's it going? So anyway, thank you for tuning in, guys. What's happening out there?
So what driving games do you guys play?
What?
When you're going on road trips, what driving games do you play? I was very curious about this. I was thinking about it a lot.
Okay.
With license plate games.
License plate
Of
games.
course, the
Obviously.
freaking license plate
Alphabet
game.
game.
Have you ever
letter
finished-
game or the
Have you
alphabet
guys
game?
ever finished the license plate game?
I
Have
feel
you
like,
gotten all 50?
No, not in any
No.
one road.
No,
No.
not.
but we've gotten a lot of them.
Yeah.
We've gotten all of like a lot of them in different trips. We've
Yeah.
made several cross country trips.
so hot. I don't know why everything is coming out so hot.
It's because I'm just animated as
You are
fuck.
tonight. You are tonight. I'm like, man, it is picking everything up. I was just curious because I've heard tales of people finishing, and I'm like, I've gotten in Alaska.
Yeah, I mean,
I've gotten to Hawaii, but I've never
Yeah.
gotten them on the same.
Those are common though. Those are easy to see.
the thing, well, they're easy
Wyoming.
to see, but they're not necessarily that many that drive
Yeah.
from those states or
Yeah.
get their cars shipped from those
Yeah.
states. I mean, Joe and I have traveled literally, practically coast to, I won't say literally,
Oh yeah,
but
no.
practically coast to coast at least 6 times in our
Yeah.
years together.
Okay.
A lot of trips, up, down, north, south,
Yeah.
left, right, the whole works.
Yeah.
And I still don't think we've gotten all 50 in one trip.
Yeah.
Combination, certain, but not in one trip.
See,
Yeah.
I'm one of those people where I'm like, I'm not playing, and then I'll be like, oh, Vermont.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, I guess it's started. Yeah.
okay,
yeah.
We do the letter game too, but mostly that's for the little one, where we
Yeah.
just name as many things as we can that start with a
Yeah.
certain letter.
Sure.
But that's pretty much it. The rest of the time is pretty much me not talking for 6 hours straight. And my game is
Not true.
let's see how long it takes for Joe to go. So
That is a game. That is a game, and it's a good one. And
That's fantastic.
but there
love it.
is one other game we do play sometimes. And that is
should I
I-
set it to the adults only setting?
no, we're good. We're good. This is our daughter plays this game with us. This is I Spy.
oh yeah, which I hate that game because she cheats like a motherfucker.
Well, because
Jeez.
the thing is with her when she plays. when,
Is
she,
it back?
when she plays, she sees something and you pass by it.
And she goes, "It was back there. You missed it. You missed it."
It's not like you gonna see it.
Yes,
She's like, I saw it 2 hours ago. It counts.
I didn't even.
No,
So-
I have to see it right now with my eyes.
It's a great game though, but yeah, that's another great game. Like you said, that I think the longest I've gone is like probably like
3-4 hours.
yeah, I think to where like after a bit, yeah, I
I'm
think
the
I
worst road
think-
trip partner.
Yeah.
I think
I'm the best.
I think I was probably halfway through Nebraska
From Michigan.
before
I love
before she said something. That was after we left Chicago, going to Denver.
It's so weird though. Like
and-
I have so much to say.
Yeah, we
so
went
much
to.
to say,
Well,
and I
You've
don't
never
nap.
had an uncomfortable silence.
Well,
I
it's not
don't nap
uncomfortable either. It's
No,
not uncomfortable.
uncomfortable.
Oh.
It's just look, I'm not a
Oh.
napper, and
Yeah.
I talk a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah.
And when I get in the car, it's like some sort of force field that
Yeah.
allows me to get
Yeah.
really relaxed where I can nap.
Yeah.
And I don't feel the need to talk. So I
Yeah.
just stare out the window
Yeah,
and literally say nothing
Yeah.
for hours on
Yeah.
end.
Yeah.
And it's bliss. It's heaven. And then Joe at some point is like, am I still alive?
yeah, exactly. Right.
So
So-
he'll go, so, and I'll go, oh, okay, that's my cue. He needs me to talk to him. He needs me to just interact for a minute. That's
Well,
my
that-
cue.
this
And
is a
so I could literally go, I think probably like 12-hour road trip without saying a single fucking word.
Oh, I
It's
need
so
to start
weird.
singing.
We left-
So
Something,
weird.
man. I
we
need
we left
something.
home one time and went to the redwoods.
Yeah.
And I don't know if she talked to me until we got to the redwoods.
We're
So
like
like,
Washington,
so-
Oregon,
yeah,
California.
California, yeah. And so like, I pulled in. The first thing she said was whenever the cop turned his lights on, and he like, "What are you doing here? It's closed." I said, "Well, I'm just trying to turn around."
And then the second thing was,
Are we okay?
wow, this looks like Jurassic Park.
Yeah. So, but it was fun. It was good. So it's one of those things. Is there for myself? I'm good for a while because as a musician, I like to hear things a lot. There's certain times where I like to be like quiet, like of just hearing the wheels and just
Really?
in the where it's weird, dude. Like and so like.
Really?
That's why I say I'm, like, I'm a bad book.
So I sit there and I go, after a while, I'm like, I know I'm driving because I can see we're moving, but I haven't really said anything in a long time. So
Real life.
so yeah, so it's more like a
It's like, huh, did I forget
Yeah.
to breathe
Oh,
for
yeah.
a while?
yeah,
Okay.
it's like radio check. Radio check is my CB working, because after a while you hadn't heard anything, you're just like, all right,
I
so
do read on a road trip.
yeah.
But
Oh,
mostly,
yeah.
honestly, I just like to stare out the window. But I do have to say, for me, it's which I feel like it's weird. Joe's gotten this a little bit in the last 6 months or so, but he's always been like the solid live in the moment. My brain doesn't go crazy
Yeah.
one, right? And that's my brain. So totally opposite in that way. So he's always been my check and balances. But when we're on road trips, for me, it's like I finally get to not think about all the things. Instead, what I do is oh, I wonder how far the nearest grocery store is to that house. I wonder if they have horses. Oh, they're nudists. So it's the
Yeah,
most
yeah.
random shit, but I don't think about all the life stuff that bogs me down. That doesn't happen when we drive places. And so for me, it's
Hey,
I still think about stuff, my brain
No.
slows down. And so it's polar
I was gonna
opposite,
give
I
you
think,
a
of you, where
Pass to Comic-Con,
it's just a
but
chance
I
for
got
me to
something.
like, okay, because Joe, believe it or not, is a great driver. Like, I'm not a terrible driver, but Joe is, I don't know,
I
30,
thought I was.
30 times
I'm
better
not.
of a driver than me, even. Like, I'm not bad.
Yeah.
I'm not great. I'm okay. I'll put myself in like the okay to good category of driving. Joe is a great driver. I never worry about any of the things that he does or like, so I don't have to worry about that stuff. So instead, I'm just like, ooh. I'm pretty sure like that's probably the same feeling that you guys get from smoking cannabis as I get riding in the car. I'm like, I just don't have to worry about this stuff. I'm cool. I'm calm. Shit's great. Like,
Yeah.
oh, are they nudists?
Yeah.
Oh,
What am I? a
their
robot?
grocery store is probably like 15 miles away. Like,
You're a bird.
same kind of thought process,
Right.
but I don't need anything to
give me
do
a
that
snack.
except to
You're
drive.
so mean.
You're a rat.
Hey, girl.
I don't know. I always consider myself a good driver. I think I am, but I'm very defensive. Like I am the stay within the speed limit.
Yeah, I'm
Joe
not.
is too. He's
I just-
I go
maximum.
four,
Five,
maybe
I'm pushing it.
five scary because the
That's
top might be a
max.
butthole.
Yeah, max is fine.
Ah, damn pig.
And I'll get 300. If you're on my butt, I'm like, time to slow down a little bit.
Yeah.
You can't
So-
do that in the mountains with trucks, though, man. That's a bad idea.
Because Montana's speed limit is 85.
Oh,
there's
is it?
longer.
Yeah. You know what they say?
No, there's actually not a speed limit.
No, it's 85
That's the problem.
on I-90. It's
I'm 90.
but like on the other, but yeah. So it's a hey, you're doing
My car couldn't survive
75
miles an hour.
75 in the camper feels pretty good. You know what I mean? I don't really want to test it more than that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
And
pretty-
so like, but you're doing 75, then all of a sudden you're like, you're it's one of those moments nobody's talking to you. So you're like in it because it's Montana. So you're like, hey, I'll talk to her in Billings.
We
And
need
so
to, we need
she
to
got-
do a trip this summer.
Yeah. She goes, I love it. She goes, huh.
Did you say road trip this summer?
Yeah.
So,
Okay, so I have a proposal for you.
Oh God,
Oh,
don't.
God.
Not right now.
Okay.
No. Let's table that for another time,
Okay.
please.
okay.
We will get to that
That's what I
at
said,
another
a proposal
time.
for you.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Um,
sorry, honey, go ahead.
I forgot.
No,
Just
it's okay.
85 through Montana.
What game are we playing tonight, man?
Yeah, Joe's the loser, and he
let's-
hasn't thought about it.
I was getting Connect 4. But
Because
I
you
don't know where
couldn't
it
find
went.
it.
Uno.
We
No,
tried
we
Uno
played Uno.
already.
We played it.
Do you know Taco Cat?
No,
dude?
No.
Tried that
I
already.
swear to
what's our
God.
time? Where are we at on our time?
We're good. I
Okay.
was curious if you had to get a game. We're at 37.
Okay.
Village Hall meeting will be up on YouTube tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'll get to it.
Yeah.
I'll
tomorrow.
get to it. It'll be up there tomorrow.
Side note,
um,
how's Lisa?
That's
What's she
Montana.
doing?
I'll talk to you later.
Oh, okay. No, that was just an innocent question, but that doesn't sound great. I haven't seen her in a while. Her, obviously, you're our connection. So, okay.
Yeah,
Anyway.
I
You like the root.
Comic-Con is this weekend.
Oh, yeah. Come on.
Comic-Con is this
We
weekend.
forgot about that.
They have some great guests. Barry Bostwick. They have
Barry Bostwick's from My Hero Academia.
Oh,
no, my friend Barry Bostwick played Brad in Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Sometimes
Damn it.
you got the
Janet.
wrong answer.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
you know,
no, you did.
glasses?
There's a the two
My bad,
gentlemen who played
Sorry.
I know the two gentlemen who played Pinky and the Brain are going to be there.
Nice.
There are
nice.
quite a few voice actors who are going to be there. Yeah,
I
it's
asked
gonna
her
be fun.
daughter if she wanted to go, and she said yes. It was an emphatic yes.
Yeah? Well,
emphatic yes.
well, then go get me a snack.
This boy wants a snack.
Get Justin a snack.
You want to go? You got to get Justin a
Look
snack.
at this snack. He chopped her.
He gets hangry if you don't get him a
no,
snack.
He's never asking for food.
no, I'm not even going to eat it. I just want her to get it for me.
I don't know. Maybe probably a Nutella sandwich.
Oh yeah. Oh, she gets me a Nutella. I don't know. It's funny. I'm really curious about this. This
What,
is
she's
this is
gonna
blowing
bring?
my mind.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
this is
like,
a
huh.
mental experiment. She did
like-
emphatically say yes, Mom. I want to go.
No, that's cool.
Yeah.
all right.
Uh,
All right.
Yeah. So we'll get you guys in. We're gonna take care of. I'll see if I.
Whoa. Whoa.
Hey, thanks. I heard the Thanks a Village, Marcellus's crew for coming and getting the storm debris and all our
that was a good job.
clipping. So and
That's quite the story.
great.
Oh,
Appreciate
man.
you moving that. By the way, you're going to notice when you travel around our town.
Get it.
One more. There's a big, giant stump.
Yeah.
Oh my God, yes, dude. When I drove by,
it's like a boulder.
dude, I went at that storm, went by, and I was just like, huh, I'm gonna go look at this, the whole city.
I don't
And
want to.
George was waving me down. He was just like, "Did you see that?" And I was like, "I sure did." He was like, "Did you look at your house?" I was like, "I sure did."
Did you want to hear something crazy though?
Yeah.
So when that tree came down at
Yes.
when that tree came down at that house on Center Street, and it hit the corner of their car, the right quarter, clipped it, and it messed it up pretty bad. So
Yeah.
that's one thing, right? That's what they have.
Yeah.
But their other car that they have, dude, here, check this out. They were like totally in a different situation. Check this out. Different situation, different day. They have an accident.
Oh, no.
And guess what?
Dude, stop laughing. Stop
Nobody got hurt. That's why I'm laughing. It's tight, like it's ran over a tree or something. Like, so, but guess what? It damaged the same part of that car. And so it got towed to the house, and so they were backed up to each other.
That's
Are you
terrible.
on pills?
That's terrible.
So it's just
I
crazy.
probably should be.
This sounds
Um,
crazy.
No, the storm was bananas.
What's the chances of that though? Two right corner
What?
cars being destroyed like that. That's just crazy, guys. Like I don't know what to say about that.
You're snapping.
I was saying
The one by the tree, the other one in a separate situation on a different day, but then you would have seen it. You would think it would happen at the same
have
time.
you ever heard of the law of large numbers? I mean, it's just it's crazy. Like the world is on fire, man. Like the world is screaming at us, and we're just laughing about it.
We might have some more storms.
Oh yeah, they're coming.
Okay.
Like we're supposed to have like snow. and-
Our daughter loves storms. That's since we've moved to Michigan.
Hang out
That's
with
her
me.
big thing. She's like, I want the power to go out.
Yeah.
That's her big thing because she goes, well, if we're gonna live here, let me have some excitement from some storms because we didn't really worry about it. You know, back home we didn't have to worry about, say,
Big storms.
you know,
Like
big
this
storm like
storm.
tornadoes. We worry about mudslides or fires sometimes, or
Appreciate your
earthquakes.
tub of Nutella.
So
Yeah, I licked it. It's mine.
Oh,
Uh,
you licked it. No, you didn't.
I did too. And then she's taking it back because she knows I will. If I keep talking about it, I will.
No.
uh,
We don't need to make it all dirty and gross.
So we tuned in and check things out. That was I would recommend people tuning in and checking out the Village Hall meeting.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
covered that a while ago.
I was just saying it again. 'Cause
Oh
just
yeah,
fun.
it's worth repeating.
Yeah.
I
appreciate you keeping me on check like that, but
no, I'm gonna
Maybe
blast-
I'll say it
I'm-
every
I'm
s-
editing that.
maybe I'll
out.
say it every 7 minutes.
Dude, you can't remember to say something in 6 more minutes.
What?
Okay, dude, I'm timing you. So
Show that guy.
anything else coming up besides Comic-Con? Yeah, it's in Kalamazoo. It's at the fairgrounds. It's Sundays, really reasonable. It's very famous.
Is it Friday, Saturday, Sunday?
Yep, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah. And you can go to just one day if you want. You don't have to go to all day.
Of
You,
course.
you can buy a single day ticket.
At the door, walk right in.
Walk right in.
Most of the comic book stores around town have them also, like tickets if you want to get them advanced. I can't think of anything else that's going on.
We don't have to talk about anything else. Maybe we covered all that. We're I guess
We did. It's mowing season.
Excuse me. It's mowing
It's
season.
getting there. It's just about time.
Well, it was interesting because we've put out the thing to where we've decided that we're waiting for someone to do their
Oh my
lawn,
God.
and then when
Oh,
we
yeah,
see
yeah,
them, we'll
yeah.
know it's time.
Yeah. Okay.
But
so-
until we see them do it, she's like the official.
yes.
Yeah.
So
We should delay it. It's supposed to be good for bees and stuff like
yeah,
that.
I think it should go as long as we can, right? Like we talk about this with our yard. It's so big. Like to the left of our house, it's pretty much just wild. It's nature. Like things are going to happen how they happen. We got moles. We
Yeah.
got
Yeah, whole
That's
family.
parts that don't have grass. We got a
Oh
whole
my-
field of flowers happening out there. We got trees
Whole
that are
family
falling down.
moles.
It's like nature. Right behind our house, where the trampoline is, where the kids play, that's like grassy still. Front, yeah, pretty grassy still. Looks nice.
Mhm.
But I am a firm believer in like I don't like the mentality of everyone has to have a nice lawn. And it should be-
Pedicure,
yeah,
yeah.
like that's not the real world. It's not how it should be. But also I love to mow the lawn. It's therapy for me. It's just quiet time. It's kind of like riding in a car.
Yep.
Quiet time. My brain slows down. I don't think about everything. I just either listen to a podcast or listen to music, and I just go for an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Yeah.
But
I just don't.
but for me, that's what works, right?
Yeah.
That's not for everyone.
Yeah.
That's because she has the
Although-
hat.
I do have a lawn mowing hat.
Yeah,
You're
sorry.
correct.
Yeah.
It's a John Beard hat.
Yes.
I did try to drink a beer and drive the lawnmower at the same time, but
Goes flat quick.
it sure does.
And the
Sure
beer
does.
gets
real
real-
flat, real
Sure
quick.
does. That
And it gets
vibration
real
makes
dirty.
the beer go flat. I don't even care about the grass
No,
clippings
that's
in there.
that
Like,
makes
that's
it
not a
taste
problem.
better.
But
Sorry, I
The
don't agree.
flatness is really what
Sorry.
makes it not.
And it
cool.
gets hot.
Yeah,
quick.
the
As soon as
warm
it's
and
on
the
pleasant,
flat.
yeah.
So it's not worth it. But you can mow the lawn and have a great refreshing beer afterwards. Certainly.
yeah.
So we've got on our little 1 block area, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 houses that the woman who lives in that household is the lawnmower, which I think is awesome. And so we kind of have like this woman lawn mowing community.
You should all get like
Um,
matching hats.
It's so funny to
should.
me. It's so funny.
I think we
Granted, we
should.
all have riding lawnmowers, so that's probably part of it, but it still cracks me up. So I'm waiting for one particular woman who has her shit together,
Yep.
and she is always on top of everything.
%.
When she starts to mow the lawn, that's my cue. It's lawn
Okay.
mowing season. It's
Okay.
out. It's on. It's
Uh,
time to go. Joe was trying to get me to mow it already this year. I said, no, no,
Really?
no,
No, I haven't.
What
are you talking about?
misogynist. Get out there.
I'm
and
not.
mow the lawn.
What are you
They're
talking?
like, are you sure you don't want to mow it? No, not yet. Not
No,
yet.
I-
No, just so you could ride around like and feel comfortable. You know.
I
Right?
mean, I can do that without the mower.
Okay. Well then,
You
no
know
worries.
anyone with
Hey,
a, flat-
speaking of lawn mowing, hey, check this
I
out.
was going with that. I'm glad you finally picked up.
Hey, you're very welcome. Marcellus Lawn Care, providing all your cleanup and your weekly or bi-weekly or monthly service. Reach out to Hayden and his group,
Yep.
and they will take care of things. His number is 269er 587
Or
09er 06er. So anyway, hey, yeah, check it out. Lawn care. He's the guy. Hayden. Tell him if you reach out to him, tell him you heard it on the worm,
I just
and he might give you a discount because he's that kind of guy. So
Yeah.
anyway, thanks for bringing me a Dr. Pepper the other day, Hayden. And that Dr. Pepper was from our dear friend Bacon. Thanks for sending that through Hayden Bacon. And that was really cool because I didn't know how that played out. And then it all of a sudden appeared. So
Yeah.
appreciate that. So anyway, hey, yeah, all right.
You've never
But-
had more Dr. Pepper than living here, man. Like
Oh,
that is
dude.
not true.
Dude,
That
I
is not true.
64, what used to be just do I go for another one? Because
Yeah.
it's two.
Joe was
No,
a
so-
2 liter a day guy.
Yeah, so like
2 liter a day.
you just walk around with it too.
I
man.
couldn't have it. I mean, like, here's the thing. I've never been like a situation on alcoholic or anything. Here's the thing, because I never really like drinking. But I'll be honest with you. If Dr. Pepper was booze,
You'd be
I
alive.
would be
be
dead
alive.
3 times.
There's
already,
like
'cause-
6 or no, you know what? I'm not going to tell you that. Never mind. Let's move on.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It's just I don't want any of this extra flavor, Dr. Pepper. I just want the original
Good old-fashioned
23
classic
flavors. That's all I need. Like,
Dr. Pepper.
just doing it
And
to
even
it.
still, you don't have Dr. Pepper except for special occasions.
Yeah, at
You still
restaurants,
are
yeah.
very, don't,
Or someone
nobody
original.
needs to bring him a Dr.
Football,
Pepper. Like,
yeah.
he
Oh,
doesn't
man.
want all that stuff.
Yeah.
It was a nice little treat, but
You
Yeah.
got to have it for football.
slippery
Yeah, it's
slope,
weird
as Joe
'cause
says.
Before a 20-ounce Dr. Pepper, I would have turned my nose up because I'd have gone, that's not enough to even get me started. And so, like, but yet that walked in my door and it was like the almost a
Beautiful.
beautiful, most perfect waterfall that could happen on a sunset on the end of
Yeah,
a mountain.
yeah.
You know, like it's unreal. Like it just,
Appreciation.
yeah,
Yeah.
like so, and it was delicious. I had it
It's so
on
nice to get
on
those
the rock.
surprises. Yeah.
And oh, speaking of, well, by the way, one other thing, we don't know really what the real story or the real situation maybe is, but I don't know. Maybe people can relate. Here, everybody knows sometimes you have on your refrigerator, you have the ability to have a water filter system on there.
Oh Jesus.
And so I could have swore we bought a new one when we bought the house. And so I could have swore we got it in there and we couldn't get it to the red light to change to where it said good filter or whatever. And
You
so
have to put the filter in and reset it.
We did.
we did that, I thought. And so I kind of today like looked under the refrigerator. I was like, holy cow, it's like a cat living on there, I think, or something. And so I started like kind of cleaning that area and everything. And then I was like, does it make sense?
Oh,
What is that
dramatic
click?
suspense.
What is that? Huh. Thought it, huh.
I love how that's become part of your being is the huh.
Okay, it's not changing. It's still red. Okay, well,
You're pantomime.
and then it freaking turned green.
Yeah.
And
Do you think like water had to cycle through the whole thing to get
It's
it?
so freaking weird though.
it's
Everything was great. We get ice. We have a beautiful new green filter.
yeah,
No water still.
because the water lever, whatever you want to call it, the thingamajigger, it's broke, I think, is what we've come to the conclusion on that. The ice one works, so but if the ice one works and it just doesn't have that kickback on it. So I don't know where, hey, maybe that'll be figured out tomorrow.
I don't
So-
have technology and I don't exactly get along. I have a similar story though. I was a bachelor and I had ice cube trays still.
Oh, yeah.
And I went over to my buddy's house and he was washing his ice cube trays. And I was like, huh,
Yeah.
you're supposed to do that?
Wait, what? You washed yours?
Yeah, I was totally
I never-
confused. I had it for like 3 years and I
I-
ate tons of ice and it just
I don't
never
think-
crossed my mind to wash them.
I don't think we ever washed ours unless we put like popsicles or in
I
them or
only
something.
check them in the dishwasher every once in a while.
Really?
Every once in a great while, like I
Like not
just
a lot, but every
I
once in a
just
while.
never thought of it.
Yeah.
It was so weird. I
Well-
saw him do it and I'm like,
You know
Huh.
my
Well,
favorite
we've
part
been-
about this ice maker story that Joe went with, which I'm proud of him.
Yeah.
He got it to turn green. I don't remember
don't
it
know
not
how.
being green before. He remembers it not being green before. But you know, we're gonna leave that the majority of that piece of it out. But proud of him. Good job, honey. Great job. But
He's got like a laser pointer. See, it's red.
my favorite
It was
part about
red.
this, though, is
It
that
turned it green.
okay, so he's like, yes, so now we can have filtered water ice at least.
Yeah.
Granted, the water dispenser doesn't work.
Yeah.
But we can have filtered ice at least. Cool, great. But do you know what happens? Is 90% of the time we stick our fucking dirty hands in the ice bin and grab a big chunk of it out and put it in our cup. So filtered water or not, we're still putting all those germs in there every
Yep.
time we grab a clunk out of there to put it in our cup.
Because you hold in
Because
your
the
beard while you're
dispenser's
thinking
too
about
little.
it.
It's
I was
the
just letting her
dispenser goes
finish
so
this.
slow that
Oh.
nobody wants to wait for it.
Well,
So I love that part.
Oh,
that
yeah,
he
that you can
thinks
hear it
filtered water
spinning.
is like wonderful, beautiful, but yet we're digging in there with our dirty old.
I don't
paws.
mind some dirt and some germs in my
Okay,
water.
You just want to be filtered.
I want it to be filtered,
Oh,
You want it to be
dirt
okay.
and germs.
So okay.
So it's no different than anything. I mean,
So I'm gonna table.
thank you for
I'm
that.
gonna table the game for the week.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
We're-
Because Joe
we're gonna
has
table it.
literally put no thought.
Yeah, no, it's okay. We're just gonna table it for 1 week. We'll be good next week. Okay,
Don't threaten me like that.
just go with it.
Okay. I second.
Okay, I appreciate it, man. What else is going on in the world today? I can't think of anything, man. I'm running on empty.
I'm sorry, man. Well, I mean, we don't have to go crazy and everything. I will say thanks for Erica to sitting in last
Yes,
week.
thank you so
And
much.
not necessarily
forgot
sitting
all
in.
about
She's
that.
part of the show and everything, but like being in front of the camera,
Yeah, I don't
more or
like
less.
that.
She doesn't like being in front of the camera.
You
She
got
doesn't
No.
want to be.
No, I
I
know.
sat there
So-
last time and I felt
Yep.
very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I'm not a.
She
in front
crushed
of the
it.
camera.
As a matter of fact,
I
it-
watched.
it's funny. The camera kind of moved during the show. And there was a part where she's not really in the picture. And it's like, wow, that couldn't have worked better for her. She's
How
going to
did that
love that.
happen?
Like, you know,
Yeah.
so it's like,
I like being a voice, but not a face.
yeah, so it's fun. Yeah,
I
so
definitely have a face for radio. I love it.
No,
Thanks.
you guys are meant to be in front of the camera.
thanks for everybody that tuned in. And,
Yeah,
and
thanks
all that
everybody.
thing.
Tune into the Village Hall meeting,
Yeah.
please. You know,
Yo,
it's
that was good stuff.
yeah, like quick wrap up on it. Like
Yeah.
it was just some concerns about billing, and there was some concern about like rooftop things. And Erica posted a separate video today about a letter that she read and presented to the village council. So please check out that separate video. We will have it on our homepage. It won't be going into a folder. It'll just be available. So please check it out. Watch it, react, comment. Let us know what your opinions about things are.
Yeah, drop comments, thumbs ups,
Yeah, give us a thumbs up.
blue hearts, something.
Yes.
Jeez.
Shout
Oh, yeah.
outs. We didn't do our shout outs at all.
Oh yeah, by the way, we're getting ready to have some not stickers, some
But
buttons.
yeah,
So
Joe's-
just- I got it. I got
Joe's
it.
on a button mission right now.
I got it. I'm gonna make.
He's
I
on
got.
it.
No,
He's
this
on
is
it.
not,
I
not
need
talking.
2
I got.
minutes.
I got.
I need 2 minutes. Is all I need.
Give
for
a shout
that.
out.
I can't think of.
No shout out. For
Well,
you?
we shouted out Estella. We
Yeah.
shouted out Kay.
Yeah.
We always shout out Patty.
We do.
Yeah.
So I mean, they were Becky.
Yeah.
Janice.
Yeah.
They were kind of intermixed,
Okay.
but we didn't
We
do a
usually- we
dedicated
usually
shout
do-
out,
we
but
usually do
they
them
were
all at once.
interspersed in this
Okay.
episode for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. It's kind of like we
yeah,
are.
I mean, I guess my biggest shout out is the folks that are in our little village trying to make a difference, regardless of what
Yeah.
sector they're in. Like that is important to acknowledge. Growth, prosperity, engagement, those are all really relevant things. So whether it's kids in school, their teachers, librarians,
Yeah.
people at Village Hall, everywhere. It just, we're all trying to make the world a better place together. And there's a lot of that happening in our little village. And it sometimes it's hard to see the forest through the
Oh my
trees,
God. Yeah.
but it's happening. And you just got to kind of open your eyes and pay attention a little bit. And that is what keeps me here, to be honest. So that'd be my shout out as a
Yeah.
general.
Yeah.
There's a lot of folks in this community that care.
Yeah.
And,
There
and
are.
they're involved.
I like
There are a
that
lot
shout
of
out.
people.
That's a good shout out.
Big shout out to all the people who help with my group on Monday. We do AA at noon. We do Smart Recovery at 1:30. We do AA at 5:30. We have open jam at 7. There's a lot of people who go into making my groups possible. It's Marcellus Active in Recovery. We have a Facebook page. If you want any information, please just post, go there and ask any questions you'd like. Let's see, there were some other shout outs. I'm forgetting people.
So, can I just say,
We'll
that-
get-
Oh, Sarah. Oh my God, Sarah.
The
Hi,
wizard.
yeah, hi, Sarah.
The
Love you.
wizard.
go
Yes,
for
you can
it.
say
Well,
something.
what did you want to shout out Sarah for? Just being her?
Oh no, so like I was thinking about my very first village hall meeting ever, or village council member or meeting ever. And it was because Sarah and I watched the cement being poured.
Oh, yeah.
Like
yeah,
we
yeah,
watched
yeah.
it, like, and we were pissed. Like we were just mad. And I went in and I was just like, I asked Sarah, I was like, who do we get to check these guys' work?
Yeah.
And she was like, go ask them. And I did. Like, they're doing it tonight. And they're like, we should ask them about this. And I'm like, I'm not even going to say anything. I was going to be like, I told you so.
Yeah.
But I was just like, no. Big shout out to George.
Yeah.
George Markle. He always seems to ask the appropriate question.
Yeah.
And that's a rare quality in people, is to be able to say a few words but get your point across. Let's there was some damage to Wakey Jake's.
Yes, there was.
But they are open,
Yes.
is
Yeah.
what I understand.
And the community response to that has
Yes.
been phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's heard
A Whippy Dip is closed right now.
Yes, the
as a
Whippy
matter of
Dip
fact,
is still closed.
Liz, not Nikki,
Whoopi Nick.
Whippy Nikki asked if people would please stay off of their property right now
Yes. It's just- it's
because
dangerous.
it is dangerous and
Liability issue.
yep. So
Just to
they
help
they
them.
said yep. So they said there was some people feeding cats and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Leaving, so they just can't be doing that right now. So
Yep.
that's just another little announcement that needs to be out there for the kind of from the owner of the Whippy Dip. Would appreciate the cooperation and again.
Yeah,
Thanks for your support.
just being a business in
Yep.
this town.
Yes.
It's just freaking
Nikki,
tough sometimes.
and
So
again,
thank
say
you.
appreciate all your
hanging in
support
there.
during this time and understanding during that. But she did make that statement the other day, so I feel comfortable kind of
Mhm.
relaying that.
Thank you to all of the teachers, including one of our viewers who watches every week, Ashley. She always comments on our stuff when she can. So thank you to everybody who watches.
Yes,
Thank you to Marine Mom.
yeah, Christine.
Christine.
Yeah.
And
so I
Rick,
could-
what's
yes,
up, guys out there?
yes,
Hope you guys are
big
doing
shout out to
well.
You
Hey.
guys.
I know Rick's been a little bit under the
He has.
situation a little bit, but I hope
I'm
he's
trying
doing
to
much
think,
better and everything.
What is Burke's wife's name? Amy, right?
I don't honestly know.
Okay, she watches also. So shout out to her.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember like the viewers
Yeah,
that
the
actually
people that watch.
comment and
I just wanted to say before we get too far in the shout outs, first of all, the wizard brought me a Dollywood mug. It's now my new favorite mug. So she has a knack for picking out the perfect mugs. But that's definitely personal. What I really wanted to say was we went to the library the other day to make some copies, and I noticed the naloxone box.
I know.
And so I feel like
haven't
that's
seen it
really
yet.
important to call out. I did take a photo. I was going to post it.
Yes.
And just
please
give a
send it
shout
to
out.
me.
But the naloxone, which for those of you out there that are not familiar with that, that's basically the generic name for Narcan. There is a box out front at the library for folks in distress, right? It doesn't hurt to have a kit available to you. If you know someone in your life who has an addiction to opioids, who could be, or let's face it, unfortunately in the world we live in, teenagers experiment. And there are a lot of harmful drugs in other drugs that are labeled differently where accidental overdoses can happen, certainly. And as we learned in our training,
Yep.
Overdoses generally are because your brain is tricked into thinking that you cannot breathe. And so you stop breathing.
Yep.
But that's not necessarily reality. And so that's what this drug does, is it actually counteracts that and makes your brain wake up and realize I need to keep breathing. And so this counteractive drug, which is perfectly safe for everyone, just to make that clear, it's perfectly safe for everyone. There isn't an
Excuse me.
accidental overdose from this. There isn't an accidental give it to somebody. When in doubt, and for sure, come talk to Justin Wiley in town. Again, he's available Mondays.
Mondays, I'm pretty
Um,
much there all day. You'll be able to
I
find
went through
me.
the
I'm not hard-
training myself. Joe Watts went through the training himself.
it was a good time. Yeah.
Yes. Jim Thomas Jr. went to the training
Yes.
himself.
There's quite a few people there. I think
So
like
I'm
50
saying this
people.
because these things happen
Yep.
in our little communities as well as big cities.
They sure do.
And there's no judgment, there's no anything. It's just simply that this is a tool that is available to us as a rural community without a health clinic. And that is amazing
Yeah.
to me that
Yeah.
we have a free option. Go to the library and get this as an emergency situation to have on hand. And again, if you're nervous or don't know how to use it, speak to one of us. We went through the training.
Yeah.
We will help you just to have it because you just never know in the world that we live in today, unfortunately, of when you may need to use it and how you can determine. But just the idea that our library has this available to us, and we're not in a big city, and it's something that, you know, again, this could affect any one of us at any time. It just, honestly, when we went there the other day and I saw that, I said, I have to take a picture. Like,
Yeah.
this is amazing to
Yeah.
me that we
Yes.
have this
Yep.
here.
Send me that
Um,
picture, please.
yes.
So also PSA, xylazine is on its way.
Okay.
It is a paralytic drug. It is killing people.
Yes.
It is 20 times more deadly than fentanyl. 20 times. It is in big cities in Ohio. It is in Chicago. It is in Philadelphia. It is called xylazine. It was never meant to be used on humans. So educate yourself, people. It's coming. Like once it's in the big cities, it doesn't take long to get here. So yeah, the Narcan is very key. Cope Network, Nancy is fantastic. Reach out there. Reach out to me anytime. Again, I'm Marcellus Active in Recovery on Facebook. You can find me anywhere. I am not hard to find, people. Really not. Just look for Chucky in the window.
Yes, he's there.
We got. That's all I got.
That's
That's
wonderful.
all I got.
That's
Thank you, everybody. For
Yeah, I think
tuning
it's
in.
great, man. Thanks for everybody. Appreciate your support. Drop a comment if you have anything you'd like to hear about, or you got a question or whatever. And we'll see you around the next time. How about that, man?
Yeah.
Yes.
Peace out.
Thank you.
Look.